I'd like to talk about the SoftEdge technology that Sol Studio introduces. It's an exciting new concept for blurring a splice. So when you have a splice that doesn't quite go together good, where you have some kind of a tick or a pop or something of that nature, normally you're forced to build some kind of a crossfade and overlap these regions or place them on multiple tracks and fade one out and fade one in and so forth. Sol Studio, for those kinds of blurs, offers an incredible new technique that is really fascinating. It's called SoftEdge, and here's a low rumble that we're going to listen to. And I want you to listen closely at those splice points, and you'll hear that they're noisy. Now what we're going to do, in fact, if we zoom in and take a look at those splice points, you can see how bad they really are. And no amount of jostling or moving around this edit is going to necessarily make that better. So the trick here is we want these edits, but we want to smooth them together. Well, we have a thing called SoftEdge. And we can actually set a soft edge on a splice of X number of milliseconds. And what the soft edge does, in fact, let me go set you a bigger one so that you can see. What the soft edge is going to do is actually create a ramp. In fact, if I set one this way, you'll see the idea of an overlapped blur on the splice without breaking the destructive, with still being non-destructive. So we're not writing any temp files or any files in the background. This is all live, and it's handled as the data comes from the disk. So there's no destruction here. You can change your mind 100 times. Notice I can make it smaller. I can make it bigger. Nothing is being, there's no waiting time, nothing. I can actually take this and get rid of it at the same time. Let's go ahead here and let's see how this can fix our problem splices. We're going to go on both sides, and we're just going to put a 1 millisecond soft edge, which is virtually invisible until you really zoom in. You'll note that you can just barely see this little soft edge. What that's going to do is smooth out this splice live, and the beauty is unreal. So you can see how quickly we can edit tough edits, vocal edits, dialogue edits, where breaths are having troubles. You could spend 20 and 30 minutes on an edit cleaning it up. In this case, you can just simply apply a soft edge and adjust the soft edge. Now, the beauty about the way it's designed is such that I might finish a huge project, such as this, with hundreds or thousands of edits. And at the very last thought, come up in here, select everything, apply a soft edge to everything at one time, and boom. Now every splice out of hundreds or thousands of splices have been seamlessly smoothed out. This is where the Sol Studio technology starts to just run wild. And when you learn it, when you understand it, when you live with it, it's a growing experience.